Alrighty, well, it's about 4:30 here in the morning. Today is Friday, August 21st, and I'm going to be in around here in North Dakota momentarily. I'm going to be meeting my buddy Cole out there. Tyler's unable to join us this weekend because he's got other fun stuff to do. But going to be trying to get a bunch of stuff done because we got deer opener here in about 2 weeks, and we've got a crap load of stuff to do this weekend. Got stands to hang, trail cameras to check, new trail cameras to put up. Just as much stuff as we can get done and ready here for opener in a couple weeks. So I am gonna get in the truck here and start heading west. So we're at spot number 1 here. It's about noon. Me and Cole did some scouting, a little driving around this morning. We just got to a spot. This is actually the property where my buddy Tyler killed his buck last year. And what we ended up doing is we've had a cell cam. I've had a Exodus cell cam running for the last few weeks. We've just been getting does. We had 1 buck in the middle of the night. So we moved to the other side of the property, and what we've got, I'll show you here in a little better. But essentially we've got a bean field here. We got bedding all back here. Back here is just a huge slough. There's some mega deer trails coming through here. We actually got a pine tree right here, which just sets up perfect. So we're gonna have a camera on this fence post. We're gonna run back to the truck now, grab a stand, hang a set, and this looks mint. So we definitely have a spot that I'm really excited about here for opener. We just got stand up here in this pine tree. This looks like a pretty sweet spot, quite a bit of sign. Got some stuff out here, so I'll be back in a couple weeks and we'll be checking this card here about a couple days before opener, and hopefully it's got some big bucks on it. Good to go. All right, so we just rolled in here to a spot. This spot, I'm probably gonna be hunting here opening weekend, depending on the wind and everything, but we put up a self cam here a couple weekends ago and had a nice shooter on in daylight the first 3 days, but then the deer actually knocked over the camera. So we got it on a 3-prong stick and pick here. This ain't gonna go anywhere. Put the self cam here and I'll be monitoring this, but I'm really excited about this spot. Me and Cole just didn't film anything, but we just checked the card at a spot a few miles away, and we have a really big buck on camera. So we're gonna do some looking pictures more closely tonight. We're gonna go ahead and look at the maps and try to figure out maybe where he's bedding and try to get up another camera or 2 and try to better pinpoint him. So day's going pretty good so far. We've got my buddy Denny here who, if you check out the link up here, he shot a nice buck out here in North Dakota with us last year. Him and his kids are out here helping us. So we've had, me and Cole have got some help, which is nice, hanging cameras. They're actually working on steps right now, so pretty sweet. And we're gonna go ahead and get all set up and meet off the next spot. Alrighty, day 2 out here in North Dakota. Me and Cole spent most of this morning doing a lot of driving around, grabbing trail cameras that we had up in areas that weren't producing. So we're out actually on the same property where we glassed last night. When we were leaving, kind of down further from where we were sitting glassing, we glassed up another pretty decent buck. He was a ways off and it was pretty dark. It's hard to tell exactly how big he was, but we've got 3 cameras on this property. So we're gonna go through, check those today, shift them around a little bit, and see what they do and see what they produce. And definitely could be another viable spot for one of us to be hunting opener, because one thing I kind of failed to mention yesterday, opening weekend, between me, Cole, my buddy Tyler, buddy Drew, and my buddy Denny that was out here helping us yesterday, we're gonna have 5 guys out hunting. So we need to have at least 5 solid setups that we think could produce. So that's kind of the goal. Me and Cole are gonna be going balls to the walls all day today and see what we accomplish. All right, well, we're just getting this camera here swapped out with the one we had up. The one we had up wasn't working that great, but it was working good enough for us to see how we got 2 more shooters here. So we're gonna go check them on even further back on this property, and this weekend's shaping up pretty good. We've got multiple shooters now to go after. So we're gonna go pull another camera, or actually just switch an SD card, and then we're gonna set up a 3rd camera on this property on the field where we were glassing last night. And come here in a couple weeks when we come back for opening week, we should have a pretty good idea of where to hang a stand here. Got set up doing some glassing. We are where I'm probably gonna be sitting opening weekend. We had a cell cam here a few weeks ago. First 3 nights there was a really nice buck on camera in daylight. Then a deer hit the camera over, but we got set up a little late. As soon as we got in, we were trying to get to this spot in this bean field. This is a private spot I have permission on, and we looked and we saw 2 deer way off in the distance, and one was a really nice buck. But he's kind of working his way up past some trees. We can't see him right now, so I'm hoping he pops on the other side so I can get some footage of him, but we got a good look at him. He's a really nice deer. We were here not that long, saw that, we were glassing, saw that shooter right off the bat, and then right away, 2 yotes went by, spooked a bunch of deer. We've seen some deer since, but I think that kind of screwed us over for seeing that buck. We got a few does right by the tree stand right now, so. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up my North Dakota prep here. Me and Cole got a bunch of work done this weekend. Then I'll be back out here the week opener. We'll have me, Tyler, my buddy Drew, my buddy Denny. My cousin will be up in Nebraska. My buddy Garrett might be out. Cole. We'll have a whole crew, and it's crazy. Opener's like 13 days away from me, so super excited. We got a ton of work done this weekend, and I can't wait to see what opening weekend brings. So I really appreciate you watching this video. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Do me a huge favor. If you hit that like button down below and subscribe, that'd mean the world to me. Really would appreciate it. So. I hope the next video I'm bringing you, next video or 2, I'll probably get one in before I head out to North Dakota, but hopefully the next video I'm bringing you is a deer hunt that's maybe even got a blood trail on it. So really excited. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you here in the next video.